Hi, Josh and Mel. Congratulations on becoming husband and wife today. I'm sorry I can't be there to help celebrate, but I'll be here on my couch celebrating from the other side of the world. For family and friends, I've known Josh since we were both about 10 years old. Josh and I have spent many hours fishing together, playing high school soccer against each other, and many, many hours in the water surfing. Mel, I'm sure you're looking absolutely beautiful today. Thank you for making one of my best mates so happy. I can certainly see you guys were meant to be. Josh, finally, you popped the question. Amanda and I thought you were going to definitely ask Mel to marry you when you were last here in Australia and you guys had a weekend up in the Hunter Valley, but you finally did it. So happy for you, mate. You have all our love and support, and we can't wait to see you next year for wedding number 2. But tonight, celebrate as hard as you can into the early hours of the morning, and cheers to the happy couple. See you guys.
Oh, g'day there. Andrew Engelbert here, calling in from hazy California. Just want to take a moment to say special words to the special couple, Josh and Mel. Though it wouldn't be a 2020 speech without a forward-looking statement, so here's the forward-looking statement. This speech may contain information that may be a prediction of future events or contain interpretations that may be deemed as fake news by the groom. But there's no exit clauses. The speech is for educational purposes, specifically you, Mel. It may depict aspects of Josh that, well, you may not already know. For those of you who don't know, I'm Andrew Engelbert, aka Magoo. I'm Josh's self-proclaimed Californian brother from another mother, long-term but not longest term, friend and groomsman. Melissa, you always look beautiful, and today's was no exception. I love tuning into the live wedding. So Josh and I, we've run parallel lives. We grew up in the same area, we went to the same high school, went to the same university, studied the same course, and we worked at the same company together. Although our love story converged over 15 years ago, Mel, we bonded over our love for post-work, late afternoon glass-offs, aka Largos, and of course, our stimulating conversations over the KPMG audit methodology. But the true story of our brotherhood was really forged when we found out our deeper love, specifically for American women. Who would have thought there'd be one fateful night in Wrigleyville where the two of you would be introduced to one another? Several years and schooners later, one of the most indecisive fellows would actually commit to making a decision and marry the best person in the world. Second best in my life. But we'll save all that mushy, lovey stuff for the room for later on. Let me start now with Josh. There you are, mate. I'm going to impart some knowledge that from a successful 3 or 4 years details of marriage. But I'm going to try and use terminology you might understand. First, facts and data don't always win arguments. Apologies and flowers help, however. Even on the odd occasion, you're right. Second, a bedside table is a depreciating asset. However, your marriage will appreciate over time. Third, a reconciled bank account is not as important as reconciling any argument before bed. Fourth, success is remembering your long-term strategy when riding the waves of a volatile market. But remember the finer moments along the journey. Fifth and final, a balanced workout is as important as a balanced set of books. Remember, Josh, don't forget to work those lats as much as you're doing to those pecs. Exhibit A. Mel, you and I both know how lucky Josh is to have married you today. I do hope, however, you have some form of prenup, as I believe the words, "I'm happy to ride her coattails," may have been muttered by a self-proclaimed cowboy who shoots from the hip at some point. But remember, Josh will give you and your children a gift that no one can. The gift of youth. I don't think he's aged mentally or physically over the past 15 years. But we all know Josh is one of the most loyal, honest, happy, humble and hardworking blokes. There's never a dull moment if it's catching up over a surf or a schooner, or a yarn over the phone. It could be days or months between catch-ups, but it always feels like just yesterday. But there is one simple rule with Josh. On the odd occasion he's cranky. A simple solution: remove any technological devices from his immediate proximity, inject with a double shot of caffeine, and you'll be right as rain. So I have these final parting words for you. There are a lot of ships in the world. There are steel ships and there are wood ships, and there are ships that sail the sea. The best ships are friendships, and forever they may be. To the friendship and the love that was forged today, I love you both. Cheers. Raise our glasses. Oh, P.S. the champagne shit. All right, off to fire these. Get rid of these fires. Bastard.
Mel and Josh, first off, thank you very much for this face mask. Look, I hope you're all wearing yours. Pink is definitely my colour, so it's going to get a lot of wear over here. Hi to all those who don't know me. My name's Tom. I'm Josh's best man, speaking to you from Sydney. Despite the fact that I'm not there, there's one thing I definitely know, and that's that Mel, you look absolutely stunning tonight. Josh, you've always been the pretty boy of the group, so by your standards, average, B+. Yeah. Look, Josh and I have been really close since probably about the age of 18 or so, working together at a little function centre. We're 63 now, if you can believe it, and so we've known each other quite a while. And look, since that time, he's probably been like a much smaller, much more tanned, and much more handsome little brother. So, look, it was no surprise to me that he managed to get hitched before myself. Although Jan and Lawrence probably say it's been long enough. Whilst Josh is definitely punching above his weight, I think it's important to note, Mel, that you're not doing too badly either. I think whilst Josh, what he lacks in manly facial hair, he makes up for tenfold in loyalty, genuineness, and honesty. I think, I think the friendship that he and I have is probably testament to that fact. The fact that we haven't lived in the same city for about the past 8 years or so, and yet when we do see each other, picks up straight from where we left off, and it's kind of testament to the connections he has in his life. Once he makes those strong connections, and once you're in his court, he's got your back for life, and it's a rare trait to have, and it's one that I personally really treasure. I know you do as well, Mel. And I think Josh has always been one to surround himself in good people. From Andrew, Benny, John, Mel is absolutely no exception. And it's been a beautiful thing getting to know you, Mel, and seeing your lives grow together. Absolutely look forward to seeing how your lives continue to grow, how your families grow, and how your happiness grows exponentially from here on out. I just wanted to say congratulations again, and also a massive thank you to everyone who's been involved in making today possible. Roger and Angela, Jan and Lawrence, John, Andrew, Benny, thank you so much. I look forward to doing it all next year. And I just wanted to say, Josh and Mel, I'm so incredibly proud of you too. I love you very much. And I look forward to next year where we can do this all again. And to Josh and Mel.